welcome to the video. Today we are back in Nemadji and we are going to do the unthinkable. We are going back to that single track and I am going to conquer it. Maybe not conquer it, but I'm going to do that single track again and hope to get through it a lot quicker this time. Today I think my suspension I think is a lot better. I kind of got it dialed in a bit, a little softer in some parts and a little more in others, and it feels awesome. I know I'm going to bottom out if I hit jumps too much, but I'm not planning on doing that, so you know, that's fine. I also still have the same tires, but I lowered the PSI down on both of them, which is something I don't normally do, but I've started to do it, and it does help a lot, especially with the front tire keeping traction, because that front tire is still the stock one, and it does not hold traction well. So that little change helps a lot. So it should be a good ride. We're gonna go back to that single track and try to do it again. Of course, I have to get there first, and I don't think it's too far, but we'll see. I think I more or less just have to get to this road, and then I can just shoot down this road and be good. The microphone wise, I'm still messing with it. I have it back on my helmet in the spot I did the first time. I think it worked better. And then there's a noise reduction mode or thing on the mic that I'm using. I tested it and I couldn't really tell if it did anything. I'm just gonna keep it on because, you know, whatever. We'll see what happens. I will say, just with the lower PSI, this feels so much more planted. Like it's not running away from me. The front tire is just holding true. But yeah, lowering the PSI is a huge move. It helps a lot. Woo! I say that and I'm skidding out a bit on this sand. Of course, my maps is freaking out. Okay, whatever. I kind of know where I'm going. I'll stop and get it better later. Yeah, the goal is to just make it through that single track. And, you know, just make it through more comfortably. Because last time, it was hell. It's also not as hot out at all. Like, last time, it was like 85, 90. This time, it's, I think it's like 75, 77-ish. So it's not, you know, too hot. I also have lighter gear on. I have a new jacket on top that still has road rash protection, and the pads, but is more mesh, so airflow goes through it really nicely, and it's a lot better for hot days. So that should help too. We'll see what happens. I mean, you know, I'm still expecting a challenge. I'm still expecting to get my ass kicked. Oh shit, we're good. But just hoping that I can handle myself a little better this time. You know, keep it together, keep it on two wheels, and, you know, make it through without completely killing myself. I will say the exhaustion I'm worried about. I mean, it's still a little hot, and I'm still, you know, getting the workout in doing this. So we'll see. There's a big fucking rock in the way. I don't know how far we need to go to get. So I know it's kind of through these trails, and then there's a road that kind of goes all the way there. At least that's what I remember. And once I get on that road, I know where to get to get the single track. Holy hole. One thing that is cool, and I haven't been out here sense this is it's dry. It's dry. There's no puddles. They're all dried up. I can't believe it. I didn't think I would ever be able to ride out here with it being dry. It is getting later in the year. Still hot days, but you know, fall's coming. The season's gonna run out, and it's gonna suck. But you know, keep riding while we can, because before we know it, you know, no more riding. And I'm gonna be real. I'm probably gonna go crazy this winter because I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might maybe I'll have to get a snowmobile. I don't know. I don't really have financially. I'm not really in the position to do that, and I really shouldn't, so, you know, probably not. There's also the thing is, I don't know what I'm going to do in terms of these YouTube videos. I mean, I can't ride in the winter, and so what am I going to upload? And of course, you know, the YouTube stuff comes second. Me just riding because I love riding comes first, but you know, what am I going to do in the winter? I can't ride my motorcycle in the winter, obviously. I thought about maybe trying to get one of those timber sled kits and jerry-rigging it onto my bike, but that would be a huge endeavor. I would have to do some custom brackets, and I think it would be a mess, and I would probably end up ruining my bike in the process. And at the same time, I know that even if you do that, it doesn't count as a snowmobile. You can do a timber sled kit, and it still counts as a motorcycle, so you're still not able to go on a lot of the snowmobile trails, which is kind of dumb. But you know, I don't know. I wish you could do snow bikes on the snowmobile trails. That would be really, really cool, but there's just nothing for it legislation-wise yet. So at least for now, snowmobiles only. Maybe I'll get a snowmobile, we'll see. Woo! The sand is still sketch, but the bike just feels so much more planted. The front wheel is not going away as much. The back's staying on the ground. The bumps aren't as bad. I shouldn't be hitting jumps hard because I think I'm going to bottom it out. But at the same time, it's so smooth compared to what I had it before. And I honestly went mostly to stock. Overall, it's a very stock settings. I only went a little softer on I went a little softer dampening on the back, a tiny bit softer dampening on the front, and then a little bit softer rebound, I think. I might be saying this wrong. I honestly don't. Maybe compression. I don't know. I don't even know exactly what I'm doing with suspension yet. I'm just kind of doing it. But it does feel good. So whatever this is, whatever I did here works. I'm going to keep it this way. I'm not working as much as I normally did in the sand. Okay, I don't like sitting. Sitting is a no-go. No-go on the sitting. This is a fun, it's just sandy, but this is a fun just track because there's little dips and there's nice corners, and I'm sure with more aggressive tires on a lighter dirt bike, you can just rip through this. And I mean, I know you can. I've come across people doing it all the time. And I'm kind of going smooth with it. I'm not really going for it just to try to save my energy for the single track, because I'm gonna need as much energy as possible for that single track. Man, it is dusty out here. Wow. Didn't think about that. Oh, here's a fun little stretch there. Done it. Ooh, the back went out a little bit there. Yeah, it feels the suspension is going down a lot more, but it's not bottoming out, so it just feels so much softer and more planted and just smoother. It feels great. It feels amazing. This is I don't know if it's because of the tires and because of the suspension, but like, this feels awesome. I always forget how long this is. It's always so much longer than I remember. Which is not a bad thing. I mean, I'd rather it be long than short. Because a lot of times, some of the other trails, more west, instead of over here east in Minnesota, they're just short. Like, you run them and then you run out of trail so fast. Okay, here's where I need to figure out where I'm going. The goal is that main road. Let's see where we're at. Oh, go away. Okay. Make sure the audio's still good. Yep, audio's still good. Okay, where are we? So it looks like we came from here. I think we go left. We go left, we go up, we go right, down this road, and there's the main road. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go left. Left and then right over there. So let's keep going, let's do it. Let's see if left is the right direction. Yep. Yeah, that was right. Okay, we're good, we're good. Yep, alright. Making our way. Let's see, here's just a sand pit, I think. Well, a little more than just a sand pit, but still just like a little play area. Oh yeah, just to talk about the ridiculous windshield I got. I just got some like thin plexiglass and kind of just bolted it on. I've been trying to figure out the wind buffeting issue, and I know it's just because my helmet's not great, but, you know, I'm just testing stuff. God, that was so much more full the other times. Like, that was nothing. I'm shocked at how little water there is now. I mean, it's so much less than before. There used to just be so much water to deal with every time. Now it's not bad at all. Let's see. Okay, this is the road, and we're gonna go right. Yeah. And this is where, this is where the wind is probably not gonna be great. I'm just gonna go for it. Huh. She's a little more swirly on the road, not as planted. So I think we just stay on this. Yeah, we curve left, and it curves down. Yep, this is right. Okay. Now I'm pretty sure we just stay on this for a while, and we're gonna go down this for a long time. I'm probably going to edit some of this out. Well, we are back again. That's where we went in last time. We're going to do our best, see what happens. I'm a little worried because it's a little hot, but I think it's because I'm in the sun. So, the only thing we can do now is just go for it. Whew, I'm actually a little scared. I know that I shouldn't be doing this, but I enjoy single track way too much. Gotta get in the groove of it. The plan originally was to go do some easy trails and then do a long trail I haven't done yet, but that trail is just like a calm ATV trail, and I get so bored of that stuff. Like, once I changed my mind and I was going to do single track, I was just like, okay, now I'm pumped. Now I'm pumped to go ride. So, ow, fucking tree just tried to stab me. Man, that bumpy stuff is crazy. So I'm guessing there's not going to be as many wet spots, just because of course, it's not as wet, which is really good. That'll make it way easier. Also, and I'm sorry to instantly do this, but I'm going to do a quick microphone check, because this microphone sometimes just stops recording and it makes me paranoid. So I just want to check that. Sorry to stop, but I would be very upset if I did this whole thing and my microphone wasn't recording. Of course, I can use the microphone from the camera, but I don't like the camera's recording audio quality. Oh my gosh. Okay. Shit. Yeah, we're gonna have a hard time. Maybe not a hard time, but this is gonna be a challenge. I think I gotta remember I just gotta go for it. I gotta not be such a wuss. Because the faster you go, the more gyroscopic balancing you get. Okay, I'm gonna be a wuss, do stuff like that, because I really don't want to bash my handlebars and throw myself off the trail. Yeah, the faster you go, the more gyroscopic balancing you get from the bike itself, making life easier. Because you're not trying to balance the bike as much. Okay. I'm being a little bit of a wuss. Yeah. But I'm kind of trying to avoid the inevitable, because I know once I start going down, then I'm just going to get exhausted and I'm not going to be able to do anything. Which I think that's kind of what got me last time, is I got way too tired. And once you're out of breath and you're exhausted, I mean, you just can't put energy towards riding. And if you can't put energy towards riding, you're not gonna ride well. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This bumpy stuff is not great. But we're doing it. Whew. I thought about trying to convince some of my friends to just get little pit bikes, and I'll get one too, because I mean, a little pit bike, because they're so light, you can just, throw that thing anywhere. Of course, I've never ridden one, but like, I'm guessing, and I'm pretty confident that something light, like a kid's pit bike, is going to be a world of difference when it comes to the energy usage. I'm not a fan of this big rocky stuff, because it bounces me off track, and that's when things go wrong. It's when I get bounced kind of off the trail a bit, because then I have to correct and I overdo it, or it's just so much work. I think we're doing good though. I'm not getting tired, but I'm doing way better than last time, I feel like. I love single track. There's just something about it. Oh, I stalled her. Come on, man. Don't be stalling like that. That's on me. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's on me. That was not the bike's fault. So, but come on. Can't be stalling it like that. You're better than that, Leo. Whew. Yeah. I'm still gonna need brakes. For sure. But I think I'm doing a lot better. Helps a lot because those screwed me a ton. But this bouncy stuff is, you know, when there's rocks and roots, you know, this big heavy bike, if it bounces in a certain way, I don't like tight trees. Who knows if I can get her back. Ooh, my arms are getting the workout though. I can tell you that much. Bullshit. Sitting down is not the way to do this stuff, but I'm being a little puss. I'm just worried about, like I said, bouncing off or getting shunted down, because, you know, I have to ride home on this bike, so I can't be making too bad of mistakes. And of course, the last thing I want to do is have to get helicopter escorted out of the woods. And you know, I'll be, well, it'll make a good video, but, you know, I can just see of course, the news isn't going to cover this, but like, idiot on adventure bike breaks leg on single track in Nemadji. Of course, I shouldn't be saying that stuff because, of course, I'm gonna make it happen. It's gonna speak no evil, see no evil. Is that the quote? Speak no evil, see no evil, something like that. We're doing good though. We're doing good. I think we got this easy. Okay, not easy, but we got this. I gotta get off of that hump of wanting to go so slow. I just know that on some of these turns, if I'm going too fast, I'm gonna end up, you know, off the track and in the woods. I mean, I feel like I see dirt bikers sit a lot, but I think that's gives you so much less to throw around so you can get away with it. When I sit, it's just like I'm putting myself in a bad position. Oh shit. I put my foot down and there was nothing there because it was the bridge. That was scary. I think I've improved since last time. I also think that my suspension and airing down the tires helps a lot. I'm still in that mindset of I want to take this bike everywhere and do everything. Like someday I'm gonna go out to Moab and do Hell's Gate or whatever that climb is, because I know it's doable. I mean, people have done that climb on three-wheelers and on R6s and Hayabusas, and of course those were some top-notch, just amazing riders. But I will get there someday if I keep riding. I will get better. I'll become a top-notch rider, you know. that's the goal. I mean, I do really love this, and competing would be fun. I've always loved the idea of entering like enduro races with this bike and just being that weird guy who shows up to enduro races on a adventure bike and does okay. Okay, we're gonna stop here. Okay, we're gonna take a little breather. Make sure our recording is good. Yep. Let's see where we're at. That's it. That's it. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think last time when I did this, I went all the way up and around, and I think that is where I got out. So last time I did that, and I started here. So I'd say I'm already a third of the way through, because another third and then another third. Let's see how we feel here. I might just leave. Well, the goal is to get here. Get as good or better than last time. And we'll see how I'm feeling. Whew. Okay, we are back. Look at how beautiful this is. Like, I do gotta admit, this is a gorgeous forest. I really love it, and it's so quiet. Yeah, there's just nothing. Okay, took a little break. I also opened up my jacket, so I'm a little more airflow. Oh, I can feel that already. That's nice. Yeah, oh, that's so nice. All right, so yeah, that will help a lot. I gotta stop. I keep getting around some stuff and then just like slowing down. I think it's because I'm not looking ahead. I gotta look ahead more. Raise my head up. Okay, stick, don't do me like that. We're good, we're good. I should have committed to the sit. Let me get up this. Okay, let me get up this. Right, back on the pegs, back on the pegs. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta look ahead. Stop looking down so much. The quicker I go, the sooner I'm done, the more airflow I get. I think it's because I'm like, maybe because of the turn, I don't know. Maybe after I'm done with this, I'll analyze my riding a little more, see what I'm doing, see what I can improve. Yeah, looking ahead is so important, and I need to do it more. I think I see an obstacle, like roots or rocks, and I focus on them, and so, you know, I get past the obstacle, and I'm still looking down at my tire or at my, you know, my front, and so I'm not looking ahead, so I just kind of like glitch and go like, oh, well, what's next? I don't see anything else. Nice. Yeah, I think I've improved a lot since last time. I mean, I think the bike is set up a lot better too, and it's cooler. Like there's a lot of things are on my side in terms of an improved ride. So we're doing good. Oh, look at this. Look up, look up. Oh, I honestly really wanted to jump that, but I have, you know, I'm worried if I jump something, I'll jump it and then just send it into the woods after the jump because I won't regain control. And I don't want to do that. Look ahead, look ahead. Little bump. Yep, we're good, we're good. I think that was where I went down and those guys passed me last time. So I was hurting at this point last time. So I'm doing way, way better. Oh! Don't speak too soon, Leo. Oh no. Okay. I love this bike. I love this bike. The sound it makes, and just knowing that I can do this stuff and I'm getting way better is amazing. Little bumpies, little rips. Ooh, yeah. Okay, don't stall her. Keep her happy, Leo. Don't stall her. I think to get faster, I need to get better at clutch work. I don't use the clutch that much. I do engine braking by letting off the gas, and I don't see the use of clutching as much as I probably should. But I'm sure, spend a day with a pro, and they'll enlighten me to how to ride better. And maybe it's just a dirt bike thing. Because I know dirt bikes, it's a lot about just keeping the bike. Well, no, it's because of two-strokes, right? Like two-strokes have a power band. They don't have much low-end power, but once you get that two-stroke exhaust system going, and then they're like at a higher RPMs, they have a ton of power. So don't you just like keep it revved at like 4,000 to 6,000 and just use the clutch? Because you just want to keep it in that power band. Maybe that's why I'm thinking keep it in the power band or something, or do more clutch work. If I have to stop quick, I do clutch, but like overall, engine braking gets me out of a lot of bad scenarios, so I'm not too worried. Oh, this is bumpy. Whew. I do wonder if I'm going to see anyone else today. Last time, I only saw people because they caught up to me. I was taking breaks all the time and not crashing, but going down. This time, I don't know what's going to happen. Look at this. Yes, good girl. Yeah, do it. Yeah. Oh, beauty. She's a beauty. She just does it. She struggled a little bit, but she got her done. That was good. Fuck. See, remember when I said that I don't want to do a jump because I'm afraid I'm just gonna lose control after it and go into the fucking trees? God damn it, dude. Okay, let's see if we can, make it around here. That was exactly, and that happened because I don't use the rear brake as much. If I would have slammed the rear brake, I probably could have got away with that, but I'm gonna sit down and go slow through these. I don't want to tap anything. My foot position isn't good to use the rear brake on a whim, and I don't have much ankle flexibility because I am, and always have been, the least flexible person ever. I have horrible flexibility, and so using the rear brake is tough, and I've tried to adjust it, but the issue is, I'm gonna go through this. Yeah, even with it adjusted all the way down as much as I could, probably could be more, but when I have my foot on the pegs normally, I'll be pressing it all the time, and that doesn't work. And maybe that's foot position or boots, or I don't know, but it just means that when I have my foot normally seating, I don't have the rear brake accessible without changing my foot position. So if I go off a jump and I'm, bouncing and I'm not able to shift my feet, I'm not going to get the rear brake, and that's what just happened. I also, panicked, and I just full front brake and clutch. And the issue is this bike has ABS on the front, and you can't turn it off. It does not let you lock the front wheel. It's not horrible, like you can brake pretty hard, but once that ABS starts, ticking and undoing the brakes for you, you're not stopping. And that's what happened there, which, to be honest, is probably a good thing for a newer rider like me, because I'm sure there have been multiple times where I think I would have just eaten shit horribly because I lock the front brakes and I would have just slammed down because I would have just lost the bike out from under me. So I wish there was a way to turn the front ABS off, but I'm also kind of glad that there isn't, because, and I'm glad I have it, because I guarantee I would have had some bad falls if it wasn't a thing. Man, we are stopping today. Yeah, this is awesome. We're doing great. Oh, a little skid plate scratch. This is awesome. We're doing super well. Actually, let's get to a nice flat spot in the shade and do another. Yeah, this will work. A audio check. See, it stopped. Motherfucker. Why does it do that? I don't know why it does that, and I'm really annoyed. I'll just have to use audio from the camera for some of those bits. God damn it. I have yet to find a audio system that works. Standard recording block calls, autoplay next, no, recording stereo, use Bluetooth, no. See, it doesn't have any settings, and it just stops. It just stopped randomly, and I don't know why. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. Okay, well, I can use the camera recording, the audio for some of those bits. Okay, back to it. I just started a new recording. Hopefully that issue won't be... it's a bad start. Hopefully that won't be an issue later on. I don't know. The audio from the run cam, the camera I'm using, it works, but it sounds horrible. It peaks a lot, it's bad, and there's no settings. There's literally no way to change the microphone gain on it. At least not that I've looked all over. I can't figure it out. It's stupid. It also, the Runcam 5 Orange, it records in clips. So it does like 20 minutes, and then when it gets to a certain size, I think it stops the recording and starts a new one. And it's seamless, but the audio stops. So you get like 10 seconds of no audio, and that's stupid, so I hate that too. So that's why I got this little wireless lav mic, and of course this wireless lav mic somehow doesn't have any settings. You can't change the gain on it, you can't change anything, and so it's kind of meh, and it peaks just the same. It's a little better, but it peaks and it's loud, and it's just not great. And of course, it has the other issue of sometimes, and I don't know why, it will just stop the recording. It will stop the recording, and there's no, oh Jesus. There's no, nothing shows that it stopped. Like, I don't know if it's the jack in my phone losing connection with the little thing, or if the thing itself, I don't know what it is, but it just stops, and that's annoying. Ooh, okay, I gotta use rear brake on this a little bit. Okay, we're good. And it's super lame, so, I don't know. I know that, like the Action Cam Osmo, there's Action Cams, and I think GoPro does it. I think a lot of cameras do it, but you can have a little lav mic hooked up to the camera itself, and people put that in their helmet. I would love that, because then I wouldn't have to fiddle with, a separate microphone system with the main camera, and then I wouldn't have to sync them later in editing, because, you probably already know, I am not a editor. I have never done video editing. This is the first time I've really done it, and I'm learning some stuff, but I'm not great. And so the less editing, the better for me. But I can't spend, $400 on a new camera. I can't even spend, it's not that I can't, I shouldn't. I should not be spending hundreds of dollars on a a microphone. Ooh. Yeah, I love that sound. She sounds so good when you give her some juice. But on a new camera and the settings, and like I would love to, but it's just too expensive. I mean, I jerry-rigged the crap out of this camera to get the wide-angle lens so I could do better video stabilization, which worked. But like at the same time, oh, we're going left. Oh wow, this is just messy no matter what side. We're good, nice. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll figure it out eventually. For now, I mean, this is just a hobby thing. The whole YouTube stuff is just a way to have a little more fun while riding. Because, to be honest, being able to talk while I'm riding like this is so therapeutic. And I know I could do this without recording. I could just talk to myself. But when I'm talking to a YouTube video or you know, a quote-unquote audience, you know, it just makes it just feels, it's better. And it's so enjoyable. And to anyone who actually has sat there this whole video and is listening to me blab, thank you. You're awesome. I appreciate the crap out of it. Riding and blabbing like this has been a hugely therapeutic thing for me. I was in the dumps for a while. I just didn't know what I wanted to do, and you know, like I have a good job. I'm making good money. I have a home. Like I didn't feel like I needed to. My career wasn't like anything vital. Like I could always make more money and could always. But, you know, I got to a point in my life where I had a hard time doing anything other than work. Like work, and I'm not saying that work, you know, I work way too much and I don't have energy. Video games stopped really being enjoyable for me. Like I just can't get enthralled in a video game anymore and enjoy it. I don't know why. And some of my other hobbies, I just couldn't, I don't know, I had a hard time doing anything. I got in kind of a mad, dumpy, bad state where I just wasn't happy. And it was not good. And like I said, blabbing and riding like this has been hugely therapeutic. So being able to do this it has done amazing things for my mental health. So thank you for anyone who watches. Even if no one watches, I think it still is amazing. And I love it. And I love riding like this. It's just so fun. Whew. And I know I'm kind of splitting my attention with blabbing and riding, but at the same time, you know, I feel like my goals with YouTube are I'm not just trying to be a motorcycle channel. This channel is more or less going to be me. And I'm not trying to be like, I'm the coolest person ever, everyone should watch what I do. No, I'm not. I'm just not. I am not that cool. I'm not a cool guy. I'm not great at talking to people. I'm shy at times. But you know, I enjoy my hobbies a lot when I really get into them and get obsessed. And I would like to share that with the world. And you know, if people start to enjoy me and my hobbies with me, that's just the icing on the cake. It'll make the hobbies more fun. It'll make everything better. You know, it would be awesome. And if not, then you know, whatever. I'm not riding for anyone. I'm riding for myself. I am blabbing for everyone else, or blabbing so someone can hear me, kind of, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I'm blabbing, so I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, but just time slips away when I'm riding, and it's just nice. And, you know, life goes way too fast. Time gets away so quickly. And I remember being in high school, not knowing what to do with my life, not knowing where I'd be, and just thinking, you know, what am I even doing with anything? And of course, I still think I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Who knows? I'm just winging it. I have been my whole life. But time, it just goes too quick. And I'm only 25, and I know that it's going to get worse, / better, / scarier. Because, I mean, life goes so fast. One day you'll wake up and you realize you're not exactly a kid anymore. You're not a kid, but like, you're a fucking adult who's got responsibilities and bills, and you just wonder where the time went. Where did the years go? What happened? And so I'm just trying to live where I can. Because sitting around watching YouTube is just not living. It's just not. And of course, I'm saying that as someone who's creating content for YouTube, so it's kind of ironic. But to anyone watching who kind of finds yourself down in the dumps, and you notice that you just spend a lot of time maybe browsing TikToks on your phone, or watching YouTube, try to find a hobby, put the phone down, spend less time on the internet, because the harsh truth is the stuff in the screen isn't real. Yes, it came from reality, and those, you know, people did do those things, or that does exist, but anything on your phone is just, it's light rays, and it's a screen. It's not real. You're not really living those moments. And so to me, it's like fake. It's like fake activities. Like, you can get the enjoyment partially from an activity by watching someone else or watching it on your phone, but because it's not real, it's your phone, it's not fulfilling. It's not good enough, and slowly but surely you get desensitized from any enjoyment from your phone, and everything just sucks. At least for me, and everyone's different. You know, if you're watching YouTube videos all day, or TikToks or whatever, and you're fucking happy as ever, good on you. I'm jealous. Because for a long... Oh my, come on, get up. Yeah! For a long time, that's what I did. And I still kind of do it. And you know, it worked for a while, but eventually I just noticed my energy and mental energy and emotion towards things just got worse and worse. And getting out and living, riding my motorcycle, or even just going for a walk, just makes my mental health so much better. And eating vegetables. I sound like an old fart, just kind of blabbing and telling the youngsters what to do, but when people say you are what you eat, it means so mumuch more than just, you know, you eat vegetables and you'll be healthy. It also is mental. Your mental health will improve. If you're eating like shit, you're gonna feel like shit. And, you know, as a kid, it's not as bad. But the older you get, at least for me, the older I got, the more I notice that it reigns true that if you eat healthy, you'll feel good. When I eat a healthy meal with vegetables and, you know, good, oh my gosh, good stuff for me, holy shit. I'm gonna just, oh, what the hell was that? Oh, I just smashed the skid plate into that. Wow, that was crazy. You got this. You got this. Yup. Good. Okay. Nice. That was crazy. Okay. Just so I stop blabbing. Eat. McDonald's and fast food is not happy food. They're lying. A Happy Meal is not happy. It's horrible for you. And it makes you feel like shit. Eat real food. Do real things. Live your life to the fullest because you only have one. And before you know it, time is going to fly by and you're going to miss opportunities to do things. And I know I'm only 25, and I know that I don't even know what I'm talking about. I've got so much more life left in me. And to anyone who's older watching this and going, oh, this dumb kid doesn't know anything, maybe I don't. But I know for sure that it's never too late. I have seen and met, like I think I met a 70-year-old the other day riding trails, and he was killing it. It is never too late to get out and live good, live actively, and live happily. There's just so much more to life than the internet. And the internet seems like it's amazing and it's where life is, but the reality is social media, internet, that whole world is bullshit and not real. Especially with the AI craziness. I use AI, I'm not gonna lie. I use ChatGPT to help me out with things because it's just like searching the internet, but a little easier and cleaner. Now, do not take anything that an AI says to heart. Be smart and, think critically about things. Because the internet is just full of bullshit. And at this point, the internet is just a tool that it just feels like the internet is just there to rile us up. The internet makes it seem like life is so bad and everything's out to get you and the government's trying to ruin our lives and everyone's at war with each other and there's just no good things happening. But the truth is, when you get out and you just get off the internet and you just live, life is good. There's so much good. Ow! My foot just got slammed. Okay. We're good. Yeah, that sucked, but we're good. Okay. I feel like I'm blabbing way too much. And, I know I've been saying that it's therapeutic for me. And it really is, but the fucking audio recording stopped. 5 minutes. Motherfucker. Man, that's annoying. Either way, just live life to the fullest. I'm gonna stop blabbing. I'm gonna start riding. Focus more on the riding. Not about trying to teach people what I think I know when I don't even know anything. Alright, back to the trail. I think we are almost to where we stopped last time. And I'm gonna keep going. I am honestly having a great time. I'm not getting that winded. So we're just gonna keep riding. Do I wish that my audio recording shit would stop stopping? Yes. Holy shit, yes. But for some reason, it keeps stopping. So, it is what it is. Oh, wow. Little skid plate smack for you. Ooh, tree. Ooh, things. Here it is. No, it's further up. That wasn't it. Where did we stop last time? Let's find it. Where is it? Here? I think so. Yeah, this is it. right, this is where we left last time. So we are doing way better than the first time. Way, way, way better. Okay, back to it. Took a break, ate some food, you know, took a breather. Feeling good. We're gonna keep going. So we've made it. We started here. We've gone all the way through there. This is where we stopped last time. And we're doing way better this time. So we're gonna keep going, possibly to here and possibly keep going all the way through. We'll see. Either way, let's get to it. Update for, in terms of what I was saying earlier with the microphone stuff, I'm gonna have to use the camera audio for this video because the microphone keeps stopping the recording, and it's happened too many times to where I don't even think it's worth using that microphone anymore. So I've put it away, and I'm just gonna have to rely on the camera's audio for this video. Maybe I'll find something out to, you know, find a different audio thing, but for now I think I'm just gonna have to stick with the camera audio, which I don't like because it sucks and it does that cutting out thing, but I don't know what else to do. I'm kind of at a loss. I can't keep splicing audio together from a microphone that cuts out and stops the recordings. It's just not gonna work. So camera audio it is, and it's not good, and I apologize, but there's nothing I can do about it. I don't have another method of recording, and it frustrates me. But enough about that. Let's get into it. Let's keep going. We're doing really, really good. Of course, when I stopped here, I moved the bike up a little bit by hand, and of course I fucking toppled it over. So I didn't crash at all that whole time, and of course I tip her over just trying to move her a couple feet. Of course. But let's get back to it. Let's finish this trail. At least keep going at it, because we're doing awesome today. This has been a great day. I'm sorry I've kind of gotten deep with the blabbing, maybe started talking about subjects that are a little too real, but you know, when I start blabbing I kind of just go off the rails and say whatever. But back to the trail. This is uncharted for me. I have not seen or been on this single track yet. So we'll see. If it's not, I honestly would like to go until it ends all the way, just because I feel like that will be a triumphant achievement, you know. I came out here the first time, and I struggled horribly, and had to leave the track halfway through or whatever, or, you know, 3/4 of the way through. This time, I'm not, it's not a breeze. Okay, as I say that. Yeah, it's not super easy, but I'm making my way, and I'm not getting too exhausted. So, I say let's keep going. Let's keep going until we get to the end of the track. Let's do the whole loop, or the whole, I don't even know if it's a whole loop, or if it ends, or what happens. So let's figure it out. The single track is super fun. I think, honestly, I think my favorite riding is single track. I really enjoy it. It's a challenge, but I think that's why I enjoy it, because two track is fun, and you know, dirt roads are fun, but they get boring so quick. I mean, there's no challenge, you're just putting along. I get sick of them. But single track, I mean, it's winding, it's tight, there's rocks, there's little bridges, and maybe this, you know, Nemadji single track, maybe it's just really, really good. But I love it. I really like single track. And of course, I'm the crazy guy with a adventure bike doing single track. But maybe that's why I like it so much, is because this bike isn't really made for it. Maybe it just, there's something, I'm a little proud that I'm doing single track on a bike that probably shouldn't be doing single track, but who knows? I do know that before the end of this season, I really want to go back to Miller Hills and do that single track, because that Miller Hill single track. It wasn't on camera, it was before I started recording and doing videos, but I went out there a few weeks into getting the bike, and I was like, oh, single track, I'll do single track, I could do that. I had a horrible time. I went nowhere and had to turn around and go backwards, and I fought the bike and I toppled over so many times. It was bad. So I would love to go back there and get a redemption on that single track. But that track is it's harder than this, that's for sure. Maybe I'm just remembering it harshly, but I remember it being way tighter, more little sharp turns and some more hills and rockiness. So, you know, we'll see if I can do that this year. That's kind of my goal, is to finish that track. But for now, we're killing it out here in this single track. Nice. Ooh, chipmunk, get out of the way. Don't want to squish you, buddy. I don't know if it was on camera, but... Okay, here we go. This is... I've seen the single track from here before. So I think this is where that cross was on the map. Let me do... Let's see, where are we? Now the iron pipe shows up. So we're here. We can keep going all the way to there. I think we're going to do that. I would really like to do the whole thing, kind of. So I'm going to keep going this way. See what happens. It's been a super fun track so far. There's someone coming. Kind of just want to see what they're on and what they're riding. Sounds like ATV. Yeah, ATV. Alright, let's keep going. Just creeping on somebody without them knowing. I wouldn't say it's creeping, I mean, watch them go by. I like seeing what people are riding, it's fun. Because you see so many interesting bikes. I mean, you see dirt bikes and two-strokes and sometimes adventure bikes and all sorts of ATVs and side-by-sides, and you know, I like seeing all the vehicles. I saw someone on a T-Dub, a Yamaha TW200, I think. It's that big fat tire Yamaha motorcycle. That looks super fun. I would love to try one of those. Of course, they don't have much power. I think they only can go like 55. But I think that's because of those big tires aren't very stable at high speeds. But of motorcycles, like because of the big tires, they just putt through everything because they have all the traction you'd ever want because they're so fat tire-wise. Keep doing it, yeah. Woo. The single track, I mean, it gets a little tight for my liking, but of course, it's single track. That's kind of the point, is that it's one track tight. But these like grooves, like this stuff, I don't really like. Especially when sometimes they're deep enough to where my foot pegs rub. That scares me. Because I've had my foot caught on a sidewall or rock or something and bashed into the bike. It happened today earlier, and it sucks. It's not fun. I gotta keep looking forward. I keep looking down at what's right in front of me, and you know, it's good to see what you're going over, but at the same time, it's like, I gotta see what's next. If I'm always looking at what I'm currently doing, then I'm never knowing what I'm doing or what's coming up. So, little things I gotta get better at. Man, this single track is fun. And I love going through the woods like this, where it's just quiet and there's just no noise, and you're not worried about someone on an ATV or a side-by-side flying around a corner and taking you out. So I've had that happen once or twice. People are just sending it like crazy in side-by-sides or ATVs, and you know, I understand it's fun, but they're taking corners wide and like flowing into the left side. So like I'm staying on the right side because that's what you should do. And they're just going all over, and it's like, oh geez, come on guys, there's other people out here, you gotta share the trail. I'm not trying to get smushed, and I mean they're not trying to smush me obviously, but like I'm not trying to have an accident. I mean, people come out to the woods to ride because they can do what they want and not have to deal with road laws and traffic, and they can just ride, and there's a beautiful thing to it. Man, I love this single track. So we're right next to the main road. I think we're getting to the end here. I think someone just went by. I know there's another section of single track somewhere else in this woods, but I've heard that it's harder. And to be completely honest, I'm getting tired. I'm running out of steam, and so I don't want to commit to another single track loop, especially if it's harder. You know, I gotta play it smart. I have work tomorrow, and I have to ride home, so I got like 2 hours of riding to get home, so I can't push it too much. I got some time though. I think it's only like 3:30, and you know, as long as I get home by like 8 or 9, I'm fine. Oh yeah. I'm kind of surprised I haven't ran into or, you know, seen anyone else on the single track. Well, it is end of the day Monday, and it was a Labor Day, so you know, people are out today, but everyone's packing up and leaving today because they've been out all weekend. Oh yeah. Ooh, big stump. Yep. Nice. Man, single track is so fun. Yeah, yes. Sometimes I think I should have gotten a lighter bike, like more dual sport, more dirt bike style. But at the same time, not being able to pass people on the highway, like being stuck at like 60 miles an hour on the highway, would be terrifying. I just no, I'm not doing that. That's why I think it's crazy when I see like Groms and stuff like that. Like Groms are cool and they're fun probably, but like you can't go on any road that goes over 50. I mean, oh shit. Oh yeah. Beautiful, yes. That was sick. Good job. That was nice. Either way, Groms are cool and probably fun, but I can't imagine being stuck going that slow on a road where, you know, you got assholes in their pickup truck veering up right behind you and trying to get around you because they're assholes. So people do that now. I'm going like 80 with the rest of the traffic, and some, you know, dude in a huge pickup will just come out of nowhere and fucking zip by, scare the shit out of me. Whew. We're good. That little hill climb was sick. That was so fun. I thought I was going to lose it a few times, but I made it through. Good job biking. Proud of myself with that one. I thought I would be out of it by now, to be honest. I didn't know there was more. I should maybe look, make sure I didn't like turn around and I'm not going backwards. I don't remember any of this, I don't think so, but I think I hear another vehicle. Maybe. I don't know. Let's just keep going, see where we can get. only going like 10 to 15, but I'm still loving the single track. It's so fun. It's just such a good time. Ooh, I'm getting tired though. My back is starting to hurt too. I've been in the same standing position for so long. My back is starting to feel it. Whew. I keep wanting to kind of boost it and go faster, but oh, there it is. We did it. That's the end. That is the end. That is amazing. So we did it. We did iron pipe. We did the whole trail. So up here, yeah, it's all this. This is the other one. And I can't commit to that today. I want to, but I don't think I can make that commitment. What I will do, and what I think we're going to do to get out of here, and of course we're going to see how long this camera goes for. I don't know in terms of battery or overheating where it's at, but we're going to leave with the Gandy Dancer. Because there's a good gas station down here, and I would rather go south on that instead of just going on the highway. I think we're going to try to go to here. I think we just take a left and kind of follow this all the way around, and we'll kind of get there. Yeah, something like that. Let's see. Let's go into this mode. I don't understand this mode because it always loses where I'm at. Okay, whatever. Let's just do that. Our goal is to get down there. So I think we just take a left, follow this, get on this, stay on it, and then take a left somewhere in here to get to this road. We'll figure it out as we go. For now, let's just take a left. Nice. I am really proud of my progression. I've gotten so much better. I'm really happy with that. Of course, now we can have some fun, get the tail out and do some funness. Yeah. This is where the camera on the microphone, or the microphone on the camera, I think is going to suck. I think it's going to be a lot of wind. It's just not going to be good. But it is what it is. Not much I can do about it. Phew. Let's go on a third straight. Let's fucking go for it. Back down a second. Yeah. Stuff's fun. I am worried about someone flying around the corner though. I've had a couple close calls already, and the last thing I want to do is run into / get ran into by someone in a side-by-side and then, you know, screw up my bike. Sandiness going on here. I mean, I don't know if I'd rather it be wet because I don't like going through big puddles all the time, but like, I also am not the biggest fan of sand. Starting to think maybe I won't take the Candy Dancer back. That's the way to do it. We both slow down, we both say how many people we've got, easy peasy, no questioning. Now we're both good to go for it. We know that there's not going to be anyone else. To find like a decent spot where I can set up a camera. Oh yeah. And get like a nice shot of me rolling through, going off a jump or something. Let's see where we're at. Okay. So that goes back to where we were. I don't want to do that. So let's just keep going on this. We're kind of going like this is what we just did with the single track. We're kind of going to cross all that. We'll probably go all the way and then hit some stuff going here to get down to this road. So let's just keep going. Yeah, let's just keep going. A little aggressive start. Forget that I should pinch my knees onto the tank. It gives you so much more control. I don't know why I always forget to do that. I can really lean the bike where I want it. Other than that. There we go. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. A little hop, skip. That was just the single track to the left that we were just on. So we're kind of making our way back now. They just kind of leave that in here. I guess, you know, what are you going to do with it? You're not going to like, I don't know if you can, I don't even know. Yeah, it's not like you're going to be able to steal it. I wonder if they like drive a trailer out to get that thing out there, or if they just drive it all the way in and out. I don't know. It is cool and super nice that the state, you know, manages and cleans up and keeps these trails good. You know, I've said it before, but we are privileged to even have these trails. I mean, it's really an amazing blessing that we have these state and national forests to play around in. I mean, it's awesome, and there's a lot of states that don't, and there's a lot of countries that don't. Like we're lucky to have these types of areas, and hopefully we don't lose this. I know there was talks about it, and I know it went one way and it went another. I don't even know, but let's just hope that we can keep this. We're good. Keep the public land public. That is one thing. There's not a lot I care about when it comes to government, but that is one thing I do care for and hope that we can keep, because it's just being able to use public land like this is a beautiful thing. I don't even know if I'm really going the right way. This stuff is fun. I do have this weird feeling that I am going to eat shit at some point. At some point, something's gonna happen and I'm gonna absolutely eat dirt. I'm gonna eat the sand. God, the suspension is so much better. I had it set up so stupidly before. I don't even know what I did, but it was just so dumb. It's so nice now. I think I put too much effort into trying to make sure I could do jumps without bottoming out, is what I did. And it ended up screwing over the whole stance and the whole balance of the bike. Now the bike just sits so pretty and just the wheels stay locked on the ground. It's just so nice. Oh yeah, go for it. Go for it. Yeah. Phew. Love it. I love that. Almost more tiring than the single track somehow. Maybe because I'm fighting this sand all the time. Is fun zooming through this stuff. It's such a blast. Right. Let's find out where we are, because I don't know where we are. Let's see here. We're there. We just keep going and then take a left here. Well, here's actually what we can do. Where is it? Our goal is here. So let's just do this. Let's put a waypoint. Navigate. Navigate. It's having a hard time. Because, I mean, that's where I'm going. I might as well just set up a navigation and go for it that way. Yeah, that works. I'll do it. Alright, let's keep going. So we're not going to take the Candy Dancer back. It's just... could, but I would just rather not. Well, this is that road. Well, I don't want to be on this road, so I'm gonna do this. Or, that's single track. Wait, single track? Can I take the single track? I think we're here or there, but what's this single track? Where is the single track? pretty sure we're that way. We came from here. That's the single track. That single track goes here. Maybe we can just take the single track, because I don't know. Am I in the middle? Ah, there's the room. Where does this single track go? What is this single track? I don't know. Northeast Extension. I don't know. That does not sound right. That sounds... What is going on with that thing? Oy! You guys all good?
Yep.
Something just acting up with that one?
What?
Is something acting up? It sounded weird. I just wonder what's going on with it.
We're thinking the fuel pump.
Fuel pump? Ah. Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a huge posse. Huh. Yeah. Huh. Well, best of luck to you. Huh. I don't know what's up with that. Trying to be like nosy and rude, but you know, I just, want to see if someone needed help or what was going on. That's just something sounded not good with that thing. It just sounded bad. So, hey, you never know. Maybe there's always a chance people need help, and it sucks to be stranded. That was a huge group of ATVs. Oh, that little bump sounded bad. Yeah! Man, it is fun going fast on stuff like this. Oh, get out of the road, chicken. Or whatever the hell that is. Was that a chicken? Kind of looked like a little chicken. Huh. A little pheasant or something? I don't know the local wildlife that much, but it looked like a little chicken. Chicken? They look like chickens. I wonder what those are. Because I have no idea what those things are. Wow, I made it to the plains. Beautiful. Hey. Try to pay attention where I'm going. Hey. Sunday. navigation to go the wrong way of the navigation and just do my own thing. But, you know, I want to ride trails, not... Let's see where we are. Is that really where we are? Come on, spin around for me. So, yeah, I guess. I mean, we could just pull, just kind of keep going. Pull a left, but keep going. And just go down this. And that will take us all the way there. We'll see. Let's just keep going. Kind of pull a left here. See where it leads. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we don't want to go right, because that will lead us further away from where I'm trying to go. Saved it, saved it, saved it. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're good, we're good. We're good. Oh my gosh. What the sand. That was some deep sand there. We're good. Okay, we got to get some speed up, start surfing the sand. Wow, that was crazy. Kind of surprised I held it together there. I thought we were going down for sure. So yeah, we'll keep going this way, and then I think there's a left through a 2-track or a single track we can take to make it have a little more fun on our way back. Oh, this sand, this sand, this sand. Woo! Man, that is some deep sand in those spots. Holy moly. I hope the audio is usable. I know the wind noise with this camera is god-awful, so we'll see. Especially without, because the whole lav mic setup just wouldn't stay recording, which is annoying. I'll figure out the whole filming thing eventually. For now, it's going to be a bit messy, but, you know, I'll get it figured out. It just sucks, because I want to provide the highest quality video I can with good audio and good video, and just haven't been able to do that. And of course, I can't just spend money to fix the issue. It's not, I don't have the money to do that. I spent all my money on the bike. I don't have any left. So I'll figure something out eventually, but for now I think the next videos are gonna have to be with bad camera audio, because the cutting out or the recordings pausing with that lav mic is unacceptable. That I can't work with that. It just doesn't. I can't be checking that mic is recording all the time. I can't be making sure that it's good. So, you know, I'm gonna have to figure something out, because that's not gonna work. I think I'm actually going to give up on that lav mic, because it has been nothing but trouble. It has not been a good system. Whew. Man, I'm only going 30, but when you're on these roads and trails, it does not feel like 30. It feels like I'm really getting going. It's so fun. Alright, I think there is another trail that we can take to the left. There'll be a left turn at some point. So let's keep an eye out for that. I'm surprised. Well, as soon as I started talking about it, the camera died or overheated, of course. So I'm going to end it here. Thank you for watching. I know I blabbed a lot, but it was still a good time. Hopefully the audio will be good enough. We'll see. See you next time. Stay beautiful. I love this. I love everyone who watches. This is amazing. Hell yeah.